You pussy. That's a you pussy. And you was security. This is security. That's security. You pussy. Look, shut up. Shut up. And you with a cop. And look, you tight. And you with police. And you with police, nigga. Look, that cop. That nigga cop.
You a bitch here, right here, fraud on the ground like you was that. Baby, my nigga gonna be in the land swerving with me, eating gat. Dog, real boss, make a call, nigga. You a bit back.
Either here or there, you heard? Listen, y'all niggas tell Meek Mill, come fight me. Tell Meek Mill I wanna fight that one-on-one, you heard? And I don't even got a trip about money and all that. Cause I got more money than
Right now, we playing out this real life.
Real life shit.
Nigga, Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you
Talk
heard?
that shit, Meek. Yeah, Meek.
6ix9ine just lit Meek Mill up in a way nobody expected, and this time he's not playing around. Now that Meek's name is getting tossed around online, 6ix9ine sees the perfect moment to strike, and he's going straight for the neck. Their tension goes way back, so this new drama is about to explode fast. This whole Meek and 6ix9ine issue didn't start yesterday. This been simmering since 2018, way before all the wild rumors that later hit the industry. Back when 6ix9ine got grabbed on federal charges, he folded quick and started talking, exposing the whole 9 tray set like he was built for the witness stand. The rap world watched that courtroom scene unfold, and Meek was one of the first to call it out as betrayal. Meek always carried himself like someone who stands on real principles. He talks about justice, prison reform, and staying solid. In a 2018 interview, he even said he wanted to guide 6ix9ine, saying, "You give out that certain kind of energy, and that energy actually comes back."
All that you're doing is stupid at this point. I know you might have got on from doing it and it worked out to be able to make some money, but I think you need to slow down. I think you beefing with too many people right now. You putting the wrong energy out, and the world will deliver the energy that you putting out. Like, you delivering a gangster type of energy now. He locked up in the middle of some shit. So, you know, you gave out that energy, you kind of got that energy back. I seen him one time and I was like, yo, I want to holler at you real quick. He was like, all right, I'm going to holler at you in a second. And I was going to tell him, like, things not talking about prison, just like, yo, stop putting that energy out. You get money now.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And nobody want to live like that. You can't live with 10 security guards forever.
That line hit different, especially knowing what came next. Fast forward to 2020 and things turned ugly. Meek jumped on X trying to shut down 6ix9ine's IG Live. He posted that he hoped that rat going live to apologize to the people he told on or the victim. Then he added more heat, saying, "Y'all forgot that fast, or rat killed Nipsey. He wasn't supposed to be on the streets. That's the only thing. I'ma say because he's dead. Left his baby mom and child like a coward." Meek was firing shots with no hesitation. 6ix9ine fired right back at Meek, mocking him online and posting, "Imagine having a newborn baby come into the world and be pressed about a Mexican with rainbow hair." And just like that, their feud hit a whole new level of disrespect. That comment hit Meek directly, since he had just welcomed a newborn with Milan Harris. And instead of focusing on family, he was back online throwing energy at 6ix9ine's return. Meek hopped on X again, acting like he was dropping freestyle heat, calling 6ix9ine a keyboard informant, and saying dude was beefing like he was training his sons to turn into soldiers or something. Then Meek tried to switch lanes and get all conscious with it, talking about officers eliminating people, while claiming 6ix9ine was out here trolling grieving families. He even said 6ix9ine was out here feeding rich white folks with all the chaos he caused. And when 6ix9ine came back trying to grab clout and streams with Gooba, Meek wasn't letting that slide at all. He dragged the track, mocked the comeback, and told the whole world that 6ix9ine was basically a walking loss with rainbow hair. Meek tweeted that the new song was trash and that we heard that, trying to shut the whole moment down. But 6ix9ine doesn't take losses quietly. Dude spun the situation and aimed straight at Meek's reputation. He claimed all that activism was capped and that Meek only talked about justice when the cameras were pointed at him. Everything finally boiled over on February 14th, 2021, outside an Atlanta nightclub. Right as Meek was leaving, 6ix9ine popped up on him, sparking a heated clash that got caught on camera. In the video, 6ix9ine is yelling at Meek, accusing him of rolling with law enforcement, while Meek's security rushes in fast to keep things from turning physical.
That's the fact, you pussy. That's the fact, you pussy. Hey, you security. This is security. That's security, you pussy. Look, shut up. Shut up. And you with a cop. You out. And look, you tight. And you with police. And you with police, nigga. Look, that cop. That nigga cop.
The whole scene looked wild from every angle. Meek later tweeted that 6ix9ine waited outside the club for me, saying folks were trying to set him up, and that post went viral instantly. Both sides jumped online giving their own versions, and fans were glued to every detail. 6ix9ine clowned Meek for rolling with security, while Meek accused 6ix9ine of staging the whole scene just to get extra attention. And now that Meek's name is being tossed around in new online drama, his rivals wasted no time taking shots. Soulja Boy even jumped in with reckless tweets, and 6ix9ine wasn't about to let a moment like that pass him by either. He's been waiting to fry Meek for a long time. Everybody knows Meek built a lot of industry friendships over the years, constantly being seen at parties, events, and luxury spots with big-name circles. Back when everything looked perfect from the outside, Meek had access to the best spots, VIP energy, private mansion gatherings, all the high-end perks that come with being connected in the entertainment world. But now, with old stories resurfacing online and people twisting everything for clicks, Meek's name is getting dragged all over the timeline. Some so-called insiders claim he used to get special treatment because he stayed close to certain powerful figures. But none of that has ever been proven, and folks online love to turn gossip into a whole movie. Take Meek's 27th birthday celebration, for example. There was a massive Vegas mansion rented out for the party, a spot known for luxury and over-the-top energy. When it wrapped up, the property manager, Jason Haight, said the place was left in rough shape, with trashed rooms, spilled drinks everywhere, and personal items left behind during the chaos of a wild night. He claimed people left phones, clothes, and random belongings scattered all over the place, all before the main party even got going. The story blew up online simply because Meek's name was attached to it, even though none of it proved anything about him personally. Just that the event got out of hand like plenty of celebrity gatherings do. Rumors started flying that someone at that mansion party had changed all the bedroom locks so only they had access, and they even added their own security equipment, which people online claimed might have included hidden cameras. That now viral clip folks keep passing around, supposedly involving Meek, was said to have come from that same night, and the whole situation had the internet heated. Then, the so-called bodyguard who leaked the footage claimed the drinks at the party were tampered with before things kicked off, painting the whole event as some wild power trip. None of it was proven, but the story spread fast anyway because people love chaos. And folks still bring up that clip that resurfaced where someone was joking around and called Meek daddy, which sent Twitter into flames instantly. People were dragging Meek non-stop, turning jokes into full-blown narratives, and the man couldn't catch a break for a second. Meek tried to clap back on X, saying, "My voice is so powerful as a black man from the ghetto worldwide. They want it gone. I'm a real king, straight out the trenches, under control of no human." He said people were trying to tear him down with fake stories and online campaigns. He even said he spent $100,000 trying to figure out who was running what he called a smear operation. Meek tweeted, "The streets know what's up with me is not the case. We talking about business side, somebody powering these bad campaigns with Meek Mill? Again, I got $100K for a thorough investigation of who's powering and how exactly my name connect to this." The message sounded strong, but after all that talk, nothing came out publicly. No receipts, no reports, no follow-ups, just more posts floating around.
Champagne was spiked, son. Like, all the champagne was spiked. Everybody was passed the out. I don't drink, so I was playing that off like I don't drink. I smoke. Like, I smoke and I had my own weed, but like everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against ass cheeks. I heard struggling to take. I heard being like, yeah, daddy, like when he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all this because I was like.
And now people online are asking the big question. If it's all false, why hasn't he taken a stronger step to clear his name once and for all? People kept asking, if Meek really had the money to investigate everything, why didn't he follow through? Was the whole thing real or just smoke to calm the timeline? And these aren't conspiracy theories. They're straight-up claims tied to old lawsuits involving industry figures, where someone mentioned a powerful exec messing around with a Philly rapper who once dated Nicki Minaj. And when folks hear Philly rapper, there aren't many names that jump to mind, so the internet started reaching fast. That alone had people squinting at the screen, connecting dots that didn't even belong in the same picture. Then 6ix9ine joined a conversation with academics and said that a certain exec once slept right next to him. Streets took that as a slick subliminal aimed straight at Meek, putting him in the same messy scenario without saying his name directly. And you know how 6ix9ine moves. He doesn't just talk, he clowns, he mocks, he performs. This was his chance to fire back for every loss he feels Meek tried to pin on him over the years, and he wasn't wasting a second. Now we got 6ix9ine, Soulja Boy, academics, and half the internet staring straight at Meek Mill, waiting to see what he does next. Is it all rumors? Maybe, but the online streets have been going wild with reactions. One user wrote, "He is in the pool knowing his act is hurting fam and recorded it on purpose, talking about you deserve it. Daddy bro is diabolical." Another commented, "That man got used on his birthday. I bet Meek Mill hates birthdays now for real." And another person said, "It's amazing at all these industry parties with drinks, chaos, and wild energy. There was never any fighting or drama, just peace with brother love." So what do you think? Is Meek Mill just getting caught in the middle of wild industry drama, or is there way more going on behind the scenes than anybody knows? People keep whispering about secret connections, shady alliances, and messy stories that don't add up. But only Meek knows the real truth. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't hold back. Speak your mind loud and clear. And if you're rocking with raw breakdowns and straight up unfiltered heat, make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe, share this with the crew, and keep it locked for the next jaw dropper. See you in the next one.